Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you guys had an absolutely phenomenal Christmas. I had a really great Christmas myself. You guys gave me an insane Christmas present, by the way. You guys don't even know it. We hit 200 subscribers here on the channel. I mean, absolutely. Quite frankly, I'm mind blown about all the support on the channel. In the past month, we've doubled the subscriber count. That is just... I don't have words. The support has been crazy. Like, they think Lugia is top tier. It's not. It's you guys. You guys are S tier, man. Thank you again so much. Let's hop into the deck list. Today we're playing with Vikavolt. I haven't quite had a chance to play with Vikavolt yet on the channel, and I think now is a pretty good time. You have the Paralyzing Bolt. This is the strategy that this deck revolves around. 50 damage and Item Lock. Item Lock is so good. No Quick Balls, no Ultra Balls, no searching for your Pokemon unless you raw draw into it, which is super good. And by the way, Super Zap, speaking of super good, Super Zap Cannon. I know that there are oftentimes I sorely underestimate how much damage Vikavolt can do once you get a couple Regis in play. Ooh, this Mon can actually pump out some serious numbers. Now, before Regieleki was printed, we only had 50 damage Item Lock with Vikavolt. Not very much. Now, Regieleki VMAX is a 310 HP support Pokemon with the Transistor ability. 30 extra damage from your basic Lightning Pokemon, which means Vikavolt can Item Lock for 80 damage, 110 with 2 Regielekis, and then with Super Zap Cannon, you're doing 220 with 1, 250 with 2, and then a Choice Belt, you're at 280. Like, this deck has really gotten some serious power in this last set. I'm also playing a Raikou V. I actually really like this card. I think there are some matchups where Raikou V is just way better than Vikavolt. Other matchups that are a little bit quicker. You also have the Fleet Foot ability, allowing you to just draw a card if you're in the active spot. That's one of the best. Drawing cards, one of the best things you can do in the TCG. So drawing an extra card is phenomenal. Plus, Lightning Rondo can actually do some pretty serious damage, and it ramps up a lot quicker than Vikavolt. So, really solid. I like Raikou a lot in this deck. I am playing one of the Drapion for the Mew matchup, as one does. Then, of course, we're playing one Crobat, one Lumineon, and a Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja is super sweet in this deck because, other than item locking, our main supporter of choice is going to be Melony. Now, we often are going to attach to a Lightning Energy to the active, and then Melony a Water Energy onto it, and you can turn one item lock people going second, which is a really solid for sure. Plus, Radiant Gren, just an extra way to draw some cards. You can't go wrong, right? Then into our trainers, we've got the Energy Search. This is so we can specifically hunt down our water energies to throw them in the discard pile, or find our basic lightnings, because I'm playing a higher count of special energy, that being Speed Lightning, which is not searchable by Energy Search. Now, we've got the 1 Heavy Ball, 4 Quick Balls, 3 Switch Carts. Switch Carts are actually really nice because everything in this deck is a basic outside of Regieleki. But Regieleki VMAX has free retreat. So the Switch Carts are really nice. They're better than regular Switch because they provide that extra mobility, and there are often times that 30 damage has actually helped me survive hits, for sure. Then 4 Ultra Balls and 2 Stormy Mountains. Stormy Mountains are nice. Extra consistency just to get our Regielekis in play, or our Vikavolts, so on and so forth. So for our supporters, we've got our 2 Boss, 2 Marnie, the 4 Melonies, as I mentioned already, and Serena. Serena is just Serena, man. You'll see me play at least one of these in practically every deck. I honestly love this card so much. Then now we also have a lot of tools. This is the fun part. We have a lot of tools in this deck because oftentimes Vikavolt wants a different tool for a different matchup. So I'm playing 2 Capes, 2 Belts, and 2 Force Seal Stones. Now, Cape is great on Vikavolt and Raikou, gives him some extra beef, bumps him up to 250, 260, and then you have Choice Belts, which can help you amp your damage up, as I mentioned earlier, to hit those bigger numbers. And keep in mind, 1 Choice Belt, 1 Eleki, that's 110 damage item lock on a V Pokemon. Really solid. Now, of course, because this deck doesn't play any V-Star powers, or Pokemon with a V-Star, we're playing the Force Seal Stone. Force Seal Stone is fantastic to equip onto the Regieleki because it doesn't particularly need the Choice Belt or the Cape, which is not applicable to it because it's not a basic Pokemon. So Force Seal Stone is fantastic on it, and we get a V-Star power. It just helps with added consistency, finding whatever we might need on any given turn. turn. Then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, 4 Speed Lightning, 3 Basic Lightning, and 5 Water Energies to round out the list. I think that this is a really solid pick into the meta right now, and I really like this deck list. It's pretty straightforward. More recently, we had a more toolbox-style Vikavolt item lock do well. I believe it was at Arlington, so that did well there. I just wanted to try my hand at like a straightforward Vikavolt list. So yeah, let's hop into some games with it. All right. We are going to call the coin flip here, and we do win. Let's go. Wow. Me or are we playing Giratina? We'll never know. Not a terrible start, actually. I mean, we have Vikavolt plus a Speed Lightning. Can't complain. Guru. Okay, maybe Lost Box? Speed Lightning was nice. We can bench another Vikavolt. I like getting a Water Energy in the discard pile. We have the Melony already in our hand. I am going to want to get down a Regieleki so that we can potentially start taking KOs on the Comphase if he leaves one in the active. I guess I could bench another Vikavolt as well and then just pass. I mean, I don't necessarily want to slap down the Crobat because I don't particularly need it at the moment. So, Battle VIP Pass. Hell yeah, man of good taste. So, it looks like it is going to be Lost Box. Okay, I don't think this is a bad matchup for me, especially if we can stop him. I mean, sooner rather than later would be nice. I mean, we had a turn 1 attack going second, so maybe it was more beneficial in this instance to go second, because then we can just item lock him right off the rip, which means, I mean, I guess he would have still been able to utilize, like, Battle VIP Pass and all that good stuff, because he would have been going first, but we'll see. So he has a rope. I mean, in theory, I think it's better just to feed him the Regieleki. It doesn't actually matter because we have Switch Cart, so we have that in our hand, and we know that odds are we're not getting Marnie because he's going to want to play a Colress. So this is his second card in the Lost Zone. He's really digging for a Colress. I mean, I never get turn 1 Colresses, so I hope I mean, there's no way he's got it like that, right? No turn 1 Colress? Question mark? Guru, okay. No turn 1 Colress. Let's go. Okay, no turn 1 Colress is absolutely huge for us. So we can Melony on to here. I'm looking for Regieleki VMAX. We don't get it. That kind of stinks. Well, I can go Stormy Mountain here. I can cape this. I think the game plan now is to thin my hand down to utilize Crobat. Because, I mean, I kind of need to get a KO and item lock this turn. So we're going to have to burn both of our Switch Carts. As much as I don't like that, we're going to have to go Switch Cart and then Switch Cart. Now, I don't really want to bench Raikou. I don't think Raikou is particularly as strong in this matchup. Although, I mean, let's Stormy Mountains here. See, we have another Regieleki we could pull out of the deck as well. The question is how much do we need? That's 50, 80, 110 item lock. I mean, that puts us closer to maybe KOing someone like Guru, but even then we don't KO. We hit this for weakness, so the extra Regieleki doesn't matter. I actually don't necessarily think I need to thin that out of my deck, although it would be probably more beneficial because, you know, then we don't draw into it. VMAX? No, dude. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Well, looks like we're just going to have to settle for this. Little unfortunate. But he can't scoop up net. He can't escape rope. He is forced to manually retreat here. So at least we're slowing him down by a long shot. He can... Okay, he's using Greninja. He's really getting in there. Now, Marnie at some point during this game as well is going to be really detrimental to his setup because with any Lost Zone based deck, they play Colress and they just build these enormous hands, and so they have everything they possibly need in that hand. And at the end of the game, you just Marnie it to the bottom and hopefully disrupt them enough. Look at this item lock, man, and we're one card off. Of course we are. Every time. I am gonna get rid of the Raikou. I don't think it is I don't think it's a good attacker in this matchup particularly. And then I think I'm just going to Speed Lightning the bench. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Yeah, I think the Vikavolt does really, really solid into the Lost Box matchup. All right, let's do this, man. I mean, yeah, the deck is really, really solid. We're going first again. Just really important to take the first turn away from your opponent. And we got a pretty solid hand. I actually really like leading Regieleki here. Main reason is we have the VMAX in our hand, and I think, we can switch card as well. I think it's fine, because you don't want this Vikavolt to be taking much damage, if any. We actually have a pretty solid hand here, so we can Speed Lightning, draw a couple extra cards. I mean, this is really good here. We can Energy Search, get a water out of our deck. He's playing Manaphy, so it's a safe assumption that this is not going to be a Mew deck. So in this instance, I can get rid of my Drapion. Now, I could get punished for that, but who knows? I could set up another Regieleki. Do I just set up a second Regieleki, or do I grab the Radiant Greninja this turn? Ooh, I think I'm greedy. I really like the idea of grabbing the second Eleki. Let's grab the Greninja, though. I'm not going to be too greedy. I think I'm going to play a little bit more on the safe side here. Who knows, we could also draw into a Regieleki off the Radiant Gren. We don't, A-okay, but yeah, we're looking solid. Yeah, we're just going to pass here. We've got a Speed Lightning on board. I mean, we have got Melony ready to go. Like, I think we're pretty set for success for this next turn to get off a big attack for sure. And we are playing against Lugia. It's free food today, guys. It's free food on the ladder. Okay, although it can still be really scary, I'm not gonna lie. I say free food, but it can still be a really, really scary. Yeah, because we don't actually one-hit KO it with the item lock. So, ooh, and he gets down the powerful energy, 2 Archeops in the discard pile already. Ooh, it's getting scary out here. We top deck another Melony. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this. Okay, we have the VMAX ready to go. Wait, so 50, 80, yeah, we don't quite KO with the item lock. The question is, does he have a V-Star in hand? That is the question, and I'd hate to Marnie and put 3 Melonies at the bottom of the deck, but I kind of need to get more set up here. I'm inclined to believe he actually has a solid hand, because he didn't do very much. And, you know, he had a solid... I don't know. It could be risky because I could be Marnieing him exactly into the V-Star. But I think this is what I'm going to do. I know it's kind of crazy, but I think that that's probably appropriate. We get another Vikavolt. We have a Cape as well. Yeah, let's see, never punished, right? So we're going to go Stormy Mountains. I'm going to get out. I kind of like Raikou as well. Raikou's also really good because it can take big one-hit KOs as well. I want to start getting out the Regielekis because I kind of want to KO him and item lock him at the same time. But that's 50, 80, 110. So it would take a decent amount to get a KO. Let's grab the Regieleki. I'm going to cape this. I guess the cape doesn't really matter, but it can potentially help us. We have the Force Seal Stone next turn as well. That can potentially get us a supporter card. I can preemptively bench this, but I don't think I need to. I mean, I'm not attaching energy to anything. I think it's fine being there. Now we're going to Paralyzing Bolt, take a KO on Manaphy, and item lock at the same time. Let's see if the Marnie item lock is going to be detrimental. I'm hoping we didn't give him the Lugia V-Star or a way to draw into it. Holding my breath. He's thinking. I like how long he's thinking about this. Another Lugia comes down. Are we just gonna see a read the win this turn? Or he checked his deck with Stormy Mountains. Okay, Aurora attached, just a boss, okay. He does have a Marnie himself. Dang. That is so unfortunate. We had the Force Seal Stone. I should have equipped that. Yeah, oof. Not looking good now. But keep in mind, he has to draw into the Lugia V-Star. No Evo Incense, no Quick Ball. Okay, Let's get it, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we can one-hit KO him with Super Zap Cannon. Wait, so 50, 80, 110. So I need Regieleki VMAX, and I can, right, so 50, 80, 110. I can KO him with Item Lock. Oh, that'd be so filthy. I have it, right? So I just Ultra Ball away the Cape and the Switch Cart. And then we grab the other Regieleki VMAX. And that's right, 50, 80, 110. Unless I'm mathing wrong, that's 220. And then I can also Crobat here. Oh, this is so disgusting. Let's Crobat. So we're not sitting here with a dead hand. Then I'm going to Stormy Mountains out my Raikou. Because a Raikou can take big one-hit KOs. Although Vikavolt's not terrible right now. Let's grab the Raikou. I kind of like the idea of Raikou right now. And then bam, Crobat for a fresh 6. It's looking pretty. We found a 4 Seal Stone. We find more energy that I can preemptively equip to my Raikou. We get Choice Belt as well. Oh yeah. I'm also going to equip the stone. I've learned my lesson. I'm sorry, guys. I can also Melony right to the Raikou. Dang. Draw some more cards? Yo, chill, Michael. Yo, we're kind of popping right now, guys. And then Paralyzing Bolt, Item Lock, KO Lugia. We go down to 3 prize cards right now. I mean, it's not looking too bad for us right now, guys. Now, he did get an extra 3 cards on top of that. But if he V-stars here, we're taking him down with Raikou. Powerful Energy, Research. Okay, but once again, he has to raw draw into... Look at all these resources he's forced to get rid of. Oh my gosh, he's down so much special energy. Okay, that doesn't KO us unless it has a Choice Belt. And another Read the Wind. Yo, it's over. It's over because we take 2 prize cards here. Yeah, that's it. We can just throw this down. I don't even need to do anything. I Paralyzing Bolt, take the KO here. I go down to 1 prize card. It doesn't matter what he feeds me, right? Or even if it's a single prizer, Raikou will be able to take it down. Yo, the Item Lock was grody, bro. Oh, that's disgusting. Like, it doesn't matter at this point. He can't even KO me unless he has a Choice Belt. Yeah, because he couldn't quick... The thing as well is he couldn't Quick Ball to search for like something like Guru to put special energy back on top of the deck or anything like that. He wasn't able to do anything. Like, okay, I'm getting Marnie here. Oh no, right? Yeah, a lot of stuff's going to the bottom of the deck, but I don't need any of these cards. I didn't actually even play with any of them during the turn that I had them. I have Greninja on board and Star Alchemy. It doesn't matter. That's game over for our friend here. Now I just need a Speed Lightning, and that's all she wrote. Okay! Yo! Vikavolt though? So it is gonna be a bit of a shorter video today, but I mean, I did exactly what I wanted to do with Vikavolt. Item Lock, stop your opponent from doing anything, make them scoop. That's the strategy. That's what you do. Especially, I mean, we got to play, we beat 2 of what is widely considered the best decks in the format. Now, Vikavolt does really well into these top decks, but now the one downside of this strategy is sometimes you can just randomly struggle against what other people would consider lower tier decks. Like, one matchup I ran into the other day was against Zoroark V-Star. It just can pump out enough damage, and the Item Lock doesn't it's not really that detrimental to their strategy as a whole, because they have enough dig to typically find what they need to find in the deck. So you can randomly struggle against some decks like that, but overall, if you're finding yourself struggling against those kind of decks, or you're seeing those decks more, I highly encourage you to add a second Raikou over the Vikavolt, because Raikou's damage output is not to be underestimated. I have quite many times, I've often just leaned on Raikou because it was able to take much bigger one-shots than Vikavolt ever could. So this deck is really fun. I gotta be honest, I think Item Lock is a really fun and unique strategy. It's gonna be getting a little bit of nerf in our next format because there's gonna be tool cards are no longer item cards. So it's gonna take a little bit of a hit there, but I still overall think it's a really solid strategy. If you guys liked the video today, drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I also have the deck list down in the description below if you want to use this deck list yourself and take it to the ladder. And we will catch you on the next one. Peace.